Hello all, my name is Dr. Danthrax99, and today I wanted to do another bit of commentary and not sound like an angsty Canadian mall teen when I do it. Today I wanted to talk about Friendlies and Tryhards. You know who I'm talking about. These guys. Let's start with the Friendlies. For those of you who somehow do not know what Friendlies are players who more or less do not actually play the game, usually in a comical manner. The most common species of Friendlies are of course the Hoovie, the Spy Crab, the Humper Sniper, and that one dude who is always dancing the conga in the middle of a firefight. Now there are valid points on both sides of the argument here. An argument, which in my opinion shouldn't even be an argument. I mean, who the fuck cares if you want to sit in a corner and throw Sammys all day? I certainly don't. And these people who go out of their way to say things like Friendlies are cancer are in fact projecting the carcinoma from themselves onto someone else. What harm are Friendlies causing? Unless they're giving Sammys to the other team, in which the harm is still negligible at best, the only thing they're doing to harm your team is taking up a player slot. The only people who hate Friendlies are wife-beating soldier mains, skunts, and edgy snipers. The only really legitimate complaint I hear about Friendlies is that they put the team with friendly players on it at a disadvantage simply because they're down a player or four because there's a guy or a group of guys who want to sit in a corner and taunt instead of playing the objective. On the one hand, I can kind of understand that, but on the other, this is casual. Lighten up. Seriously though, if you actually take casual with any breadth of seriousness whatsoever...
Stop it. Stop it. Okay.
I'm not saying you can't try to win, but I'm saying you shouldn't get furious if you lose a game or be ruining the experience of other players through anything other than beating them fairly at the game. In my opinion, killing Friendlies is just downright rude. Friendlies aren't engaging you in combat or in any way trying to stop you from achieving the objective. I mean, so why can't we just live and let live, man? And for all of you who say you don't like Friendlies, be honest with yourself. You know you've been part of at least one server-wide conga line. Didn't you have fun? I don't kill Friendlies unless they use their friendliness to bait me into a trap or turn on me. In that case, I incite a friendly genocide. I personally think TF2 has an unwritten honor code, which I'll be making a video on that soon. But for now, on to my next subject. Now, there are two accepted definitions to the word tryhard that need to be brought up for the sake of context, so I'll just throw those up on screen right now. The first definition of a tryhard is a player who under all circumstances tries their hardest to win the game. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this. The second definition of the word tryhard is someone who takes the game way too seriously to the point of being a total ass master. It's these Emmy Award winners I want to talk about. These tryhards sound like they just booted up the game right after getting home from their court-mandated anger management classes. They need to make sure that you are 100% aware that they are better than you at this game because they play Roamer Soldier on an Iron 6's team. Everything is all business all the time for these guys. They inject themselves with Red Bull and then queue for casual, looking for pubs to stomp. Their god-tier unusual and full professional killstreak set makes them first on heal priority. And teleported priority. Fuck the engineer, he can walk. If you aren't already aware that they have an 18-inch dong with the girth of a Pringles can, they'd be happy to inform you of it. As you can imagine, these people are rather frustrating to play with, whether they're on your team or not. These people are constantly shit-talking everyone on the server. Everyone who is doing worse than they are is fucking free-to-play trash, and everyone who is doing better than they are, because let's be real, these guys never top frag.
You have the right to remain.
When you're on a team with one of these failed abortions, it's best to just mute them or start a vote to kick them. If your feelings were hurt that badly, you could just find another server. But in most cases, a vote to kick will probably work, since none of us rational people, whether we like Friendlies or not, like playing with a loudmouth tryhard. I guess I just wanted to wrap this video up today with a call for all of us to just get along, you know? I realize I'm telling this to the internet. Trying to tell the internet to play nice is like trying to tell the Westboro Baptist Church to stop saying thank God for 9/11. But the fact that we all play TF2 means we have at least one common interest. Can't we all just be civil to each other? Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for listening to my rant. Until next time, I'll see you when I see you.